Hey, sorry about that, Jimmy. There was a lot of chatter you're walking through. I'm right at the MUID with the VFA 147 underline. Yep. WIPT. No, I think I passed. I already got the waypoints in and everything, and the comms. I was on the next page. I already hit more. I hit more and went to the next. Correct. Okay. And I should be able to go back to menu and gotcha. Waypoint 20. There we go. Yep, got it. 23 miles. Yeah, crap, wing up. Shit. Yep. Hey. Crap, wing up. 4-2, miss Bravo. Crap, wing up, miss Bravo.
Refueling complete. Check mids Bravo 4-2.
This is wing up on 4-2. Hard copy. Crap, this is wing up 4-2, miss Bravo. Okay, you're cutting out a little bit. Shit. Fuck. All right, stand by 1 second. You don't hear me transmitting. All right, crop this wing now, however. 99 is 407, radio check. Limit Charlie. Crop, it's wing that on Mids Bravo, how copy?
Sounds like you're on Ox.
Hey Jimmy, I can get you on button 6. I'm trying to get crop on 4-2 Mids Bravo.
Alright, Jason 1 flight, check in on Mid Alpha. You sound like you're double transmitting, wing nut. Where's your 1 text going? Jason 1 flight, check in on Mid Alpha 4140.
This is 407, contract on the Mids Bravo. Correction, Mids Alpha.
Alright, got you, how do you hear me?
Lima Charlie.
Jason 2 flight, we're gonna go ahead and airborne beach at waypoint 2 soon. Sounds good, see you there. Where's your launch get one? Mad Dog, you got 40? Copy. 402, launching cat 2. Copy. Bravo, you up? Where's our 1 launch cat 3? Where's your 5 air? Into position behind cat 2. Wing nut check, Mids Bravo.
It's 407 Mids Bravo.
Still nothing.
Yeah, that's button 4-2, correct? Button 4-2, correct?
402, 7 miles, departing. 412, induce cat 1. And 1112, confirm the frequency for mission. We use 412, launch cat 1. We'll use strike for all until we start the route and we'll switch over to 12. Yeah, 6, 7 miles. Okay, so strike would be 1-3. Strike would be 1-3. Yeah, 1-3.
407 launching Cat 2.
Those are 17 miles for strike.
Altitude. Altitude.
Roger that. Full 10 ready, Doug.
Richard Lima Charlie, how many?
Bye, thank you. Copy, you on 40? Kind of monitoring it. I gotcha. Alright, Jason 1 flight, I'm going to stick at about 300 knots or so as I transverse over to the waypoint Marshall here. Again, we'll meet at 25,000 feet. I got you, Wilson. Copy, you talking to me? Attention. Watch. How you doing, Mad Dog? Let's get ready to take off. Alright, brother. Alright, the 1-1 is waypoint 1, or I should say Marshall waypoint here at 26, spiraling up to 25,000.
Yeah, lead, way not. I'm just seeing where you are in this Congo line. Just past waypoint, and I'm passing Angels 15.8.
Alright, so you're what, 1-4, right? 7.5. Marking.
Way not here.
Are you on mids 4-1? You should be on 4-2, you in battle.
Copy pushing 4.
So
Correction 4-2.
4-0. So you should be on 4-0 to talk to the whole flight, and then this channel should be on 4-2. So you can talk just about what you need to.
Yeah, pushing mids 4-2.
As far as your question that you asked there, I'm in a climb coming up on 24,000 with 25, orbiting over waypoint 26.
Visual. Yeah, Babel wing up. Mitch Bravo.
Go for it.
All right, guess comp check.
555 on me.
Lima Charlie, I'm in trail like number 3. I'm looking for you.
Copy. I'm in front of Jimmy in the circle right now. I'm looping around.
Copy. Is that you, Contrail?
Probably not. I'm 18,000 for 25, I believe.
Copy. I think I see you. I'm coming up past an Angels 2-3. Like you're number 3. Coming up, I got you 5 miles.
I got you visual.
All right, I got a second contrail. I think you're behind him.
Currently Jimmy is over. Alright, 1-1 is tracking.
Copy.
25,000
I see
here,
you.
orbit over 26. Slowing down to max E. That should be 0.6. Did somebody crash in the water? How you doing, Babel? Good.
Good in trail. Cutting the circle.
I'm to your wide right.
Copy. I'll form up on you. Going under.
Jason 2, Jason 1, how you guys doing?
Jason 2, we're going to do a running rejoin, pushing waypoint 27. We're going to be at reduced speed, 250 knots, pushing on course line to waypoint 27.
Set on your right.
Visual. Alright, flights, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go ahead and shift at this point, and if you're not in, you'll catch up as we continue to push here. Christian waypoint 27. Roll, 1 out. Actually, continue at left turn. I'll keep it at about 0.6 Mach until you guys catch up. And swing it back to the right. Slowing it down.
Two.
Typical heading is going to be around 065. Slow down more. Look for that 0.60.
Two.
And flight switching over to strike button 3. So if you hadn't pushed button 3 on cry.
Up on 3.
Jason 1-1. Jason 1-3.
1-4.
Alright guys, we're gonna try that check in again. There we go. 1-1.
1-2.
1-3.
1-4.
Strike Jason 1 Flight 4, checking in with you, 25000. Nice work, guys. Alright, if you did everything right, you got your scale out to about 80 or so. It might work on 40 as well. You'll see that there's a nice little racetrack oval there showing you where the tanker track is at. So that's one of the benefits of having the SA box tracked, provided somebody's programmed it up in the DTC. There'll also be flots like forward line of troops, areas of responsibilities, a few other things that the boxing XA box will help you out with.
Jason 1-3 to 1-2, I've left you an open space in here to slide in when you're ready.
Yeah, we'll just to keep things simple, we'll do a finger right finger forward. So 3 and 4 stay on the right side. 2 when you catch up, just go ahead and join up on the left side.
Copy. You want to push up closer to him?
Absolutely.
Are you Nordo? Jason 2-2. Lennox. Alright, let's push it up. Crop, are you up on Ox?
Alright, gents, looks like we got 4, so we'll go ahead and push up the speed here. Looking at a speed of 0.76 Mach. Bumping it up. 2, Jason 1, we got our flight of 4 here. We're bumping our speed up from max E to max R at 0.76 Mach.
Copy 0.76 Mach, we're shadowing you. We've lost Crop. We don't know where he is.
Yeah, I saw a splash of water maybe 7 minutes ago. I looked at the chat log there and it showed that he had crashed, so I'm not sure if he's coming back or not. Looks like he occupied a new jet, so hopefully he'll be back up soon. Alright, gents, looks like we're sitting pretty a little bit fast, so I'll bring the speed back here. Looks like we're about 46 miles away from our next waypoint here, which should be feet dry, and then we'll continue pushing it. And continuing to bring that speed back. Second element, you guys doing alright?
Doing swell.
Awesome.
Alright, I got an F-18 at about 11 o'clock here, 26 miles, no factor. Alright, flight, let's go ahead and push our spacing out to combat spread. Not combat spread, LAMA last. Let's push it out to combat cruise. So about 0.5 miles or so, spacing between aircraft. We'll keep the same finger 4 formation.
It's gonna be your reference heading.
Current reference heading is looks like 068.
Great.
And we're going to change the script just a little bit here. Instead of going in well and then fencing in, we're going to fence in before we go feet dry here, just to make sure we're good to go. So, Jason 1, go ahead and fence in. 1-1's fencing in at 11.8.
2-1 is shadowing you about a mile behind. 1-1 copies.
Alright, so for fence, each letter stands for something, or a few things for me. F stands for frequency, it stands for fire control, so that's where you bring up your master modes, make sure your weapons are configured the way they need to be configured, and all that other good stuff. Make sure you have your sensors up. Your E stands for emitters, so now is a good time to turn your lights off if you didn't have them. And any other emitters that you wanted to mask for this particular mission that was briefed. N stands for navigation, so make sure you have your navigation keyed up for the run. C, countermeasures, so make sure you have your countermeasures all set. And then E is going to be for your electronic countermeasures, so if you're doing any type of jamming or anything like that, or you plan on using it, or setting up your protection gate jammer, now's the time to go ahead and set that up. In this case, we'll set it to receive only at this point.
One three, fenced in 11.5.
Alright, what?
4 fenced in 11.4.
Another good thing to check is to go ahead and make sure your bullseye's set up, which with the DTC it should already be. Good way to check that is go to your radar page. If you go to air-to-air mode, you should see a pack of numbers there right above the time. So in this case, our alpha check would be something close to 248 at about 14 or so. And that is your position, your bull's position. Alright, and then lastly, we'll do a quick countermeasures check. We'll call it an items check. So, 2, take a look at me real quick. If you see stuff coming from my jet, let me know.
1-1-2-1, look flares.
Alright, now yours is, go ahead and do yours. Alright, items check complete for 2.
3 going on.
3's good.
3's you're good.
It's transiting the area at 25,000. In the vicinity of Triangle 11. Alright, here we go. We're coming up on waypoint 27 here. We'll go ahead and start a descent. Coming down. Jason 2, Jason 1, we're starting our descent coming up on waypoint 7 for 28.
Jason 2, copy.
Yeah, you descending? Yep.
Alright, guys, we'll start a 10-degree descent here. 10 degree.
And say altitude you're going to.
One's going to be looking for probably 2,000 feet starters.
Copy. Angels 2.
Alright, guys, so this is a good time to just double check. You're always kind of going through this. Right now we're holding about 350.
Copy 3.
Copy 2. So power's coming back here to try to keep at about 350 or so on the speed. Right now I'm at about 360. But now's the time you're constantly going through the flight, just double checking where you at and where you need to be and whether you're in parameters or not. So again, got any questions, throw them out. If you got your sequence up, you'll see that we're going to be taking some left turns here in a little bit, and we're going to be going through those mountains a bit. I don't know if you guys heard me on aux, but we'll sit at about 2,000 feet for starters here, and we'll see how it goes. So we're coming up at about 18 miles away from fenced in. So we're already fenced in, so at that point I'll just call for the formation change once we get there. At that point we'll go trail, and we're looking at about, let's do 0.5 or so of trail of every aircraft. And then from there you can expect that speed change. We're probably going to start sitting at about 500 knots for most of that route. 2-1, we're probably going to, once we hit this waypoint 2-8 here, and then probably accelerate up to about 500 knots and maintain that for the rest of the route.
2-1, copy.
So ideally, as we do a low level, you want to have everything set up so all you have to do is just concentrate on the flying ahead. You're not having to configure anything last minute, so if you haven't configured your release 2 at a time and all that good stuff, now's a good time to do that. That way you don't have to worry about it, you're not fumbling around while we're close to the mountains and close to the target. If you got any questions on how to set that up, let me know. Make sure your bombs are fused.
Hey, copy. Do we have the target? Is it a waypoint?
It is a waypoint. So it's labeled TGT. I'll let you know when an IP happens. So usually if it's an IP, that means it's the point right before the target. So a little bit low. I'm going to go ahead and bring us back up to 2,000. I'm going to head speed us up to 500.
Altitude.
Not yet. Actually, we got 5 miles left, so.
Altitude. Altitude.
2111's at 2,000.
2-1.
Alright, coming left. Alright, accelerating up to 500 knots here. And we're working on that half-mile trail for everybody. And we'll maintain 2,000 feet for now.
I'm gonna hold the speed up until we get in position.
Like copy.
Copy.
2.
3.
Or
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, so just flow here. Let's do, we got 12 miles. Once we hit waypoint 29, we'll dip down to about 1,000 feet. Switching over to radar altimeter. I mean, it's a little bit low at 1,500 on the AGL. Here's 500. Alright, 5 miles out.
Crap, are you left or you the center line?
Outbound head is going to be about 028, 1 mile.
I followed Jimmy and probably a little bit left of third in line.
Okay, yeah, I got 3. I'm just trying to see which one you are.
2 Jason 1, waypoint Alpha. Update heading 025, maintaining about 1,000 feet AGL. And here we're going to use some...
Say target waypoint.
Step. Target waypoint's going to be 3-3.
3-3.
You guys got that with the target waypoint's going to be 3-3. Alright, so in this case we're going to use a little bit of airmanship here. We're navigating the terrain, but we're keeping an eye on the waypoints there and doing what we need to do to get to each waypoint but not crashing into the terrain. Alright, 6 miles away from waypoint 30.
Altitude. Altitude.
How's everybody doing?
Two's good.
Good. On 4.
Alright. What's that? Alright, means about 2 miles away from the next waypoint. Alright, got about a 90-degree turn here, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it now. Pull into it. Alright, shifting to waypoint 31.
Degrees, 41844 feet. Forehead.
Alright, looks like we got a little bit of a ridge crossing coming up. Don't run into the ridge.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, we got a nice little valley ahead here.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Alright, lead's about 5 miles away from waypoint 31, or Point Charlie. Outbound heading's going to be about 063 or so. Alright, pushing waypoint 32.
Altitude.
322
Altitude.
degrees. 417
Altitude.
9
Altitude.
feet. Forehead.
Alright, so waypoint 32 is IP here.
Impact. 0
Jason
2
2, Jason
2
1, pushing
degrees.
IPD.
4 2 7 9
Then we got somebody went
Altitude.
tumbleweed.
Forehead.
Just rounding around
Altitude.
this mountain here, staying low.
Altitude.
Jason 2,
Altitude.
pushing IP.
Alright guys,
Altitude.
once we hit this IP, we go into the target. This is going to be over the stuff that we're talking about at the brief, right? Be able to do the pop-up delivery and stuff, so make sure you have everything set up. You got the distance to the waypoint. If you need a waypoint designate, that's fine, but just remember you're going to have to undesignate when you roll in to get it back into CCIP mode. And at that point, just hey, deliver the bombs, don't frag yourself. So make sure you once you release the weapons there, you get a safe escape up to 15 degrees nose high. And then get a little altitude into the impact, and then at that point we're going to stay back low again until we get to the next waypoint. Alright. Jason 1, or Jason 2, Jason 1 IP, target inbound.
Jason 2.
Alright, pushing the target leg here. Show we're about 32 miles out, so we got some time. Everybody doing okay?
Yeah, be advised, you got 1-2 popping back in.
So we're target inbound. Good opportunity to go ahead and make sure your jet's armed. I usually have the left DDPI set to my stores page. That way I can confirm bombs are released. At this point, I'm just cycling through everything to make sure I'm good to go. Alright, well, we have a ridge cross here.
Altitude. Altitude.
1-2, check speed.
Down speed 500 knots.
Once we get close into the target, it's set 500. Once the terrain will flatten out at that point. So let's just make this call at 10 miles out. Make sure your ground speed's at 500 ground. Alright, coming up on 13 miles.
Altitude. Altitude.
10 miles, bringing the speed back to 500.
Altitude.
Should be about
Altitude.
479 or 480 or so. Everything's looking good here. Speed's good. Master arm is on. I check one Jason 11 in out from the
Altitude.
northwest.
Altitude.
Alright, here's about 5 miles. Action right.
Altitude. Altitude.
160.
Black Jack Jason 2, flight 3 and hot from the west. I'm up.
Target acquired. One's in hot from the northwest. First level with my knuckles. Rolling in.
Blackjack Jason 1-4. Action.
Altitude. Altitude.
Jason 2-1 action.
Impact 037 degrees 415. Impact 045 degrees 447 feet. Excellent. Impact 261 degrees 4110 feet. Good hit.
Blackjack Jason 1-4 off to the west.
4
Copy guys,
feet.
tracking 230 on the heading
Impact
here. Coming back up to 1,000 feet.
025 degrees 420 feet.
Yeah, you can keep it
Excellent
500
hit.
knots.
Impact 130 degrees 48 feet. Excellent hit. Impact 280 degrees 440 feet. Excellent hit. Impact 240 degrees 8. Excellent hit. Impact 137 degrees.
Airplane 8, that's 2, say heading.
60 feet. Effective hit. Impact 131 degrees 4147 feet.
230, Roger. I'm in trail about 2 miles.
Got a visual on lead. I'm gonna make my way to the right a little bit.
Second element, how you guys doing?
Off the rails, we're about 3 miles behind you.
Alright, good. Got your bombs off, you said? Dash 4?
Affirm. Good hit. Excellent hit.
How it goes?
1-1, 2-1, my flight will require refuel.
Copy that. Just passing over waypoint 34 here. We'll head out to the tanker. That should be one of our waypoints anyway. I think.
1314 is that you off my 9 o'clock.
Alright, guys, climbing out.
That's it.
Passing
Copy.
Jason 1 passing.
I'll tighten it up.
4 for 35, climbing up to 25,000.
Copy,
Alright.
2-5.
Pushing waypoint 35, guys. Looks like 252. Climbing up to 25,000.
Sure,
And bringing the speed back.
coming in from
Go finger 4.
Roger. I'll go back on the right.
Go right finger 4. So second element on my right. Dash to my left. 2, 3.
4.
Alright, 2111, we're going to be switching comms over to center. Mike, go ahead and push
copy,
button
say what?
10 on right.
One, 1-4.
Jason 2, check it. 2-3. You guys hear me on 310? That's 310. Who's me? Sup? Sup?
Full speed back.
Alright, flight, let's try it again.
1-1. 2. 1-3.
1-4.
And Center Jason 1 Flight 4 checking in with you, 20 for 25 out.
Oh, guys, sorry, I thought 31 jumped on 310. They switch off your new channel. I'm not sure.
This is kind of the general transit frequency. Currently at 0.77, passing 23 for 25.
Copy, 2 is visual. Jason 2 visual, we'll join up.
Copy. Alright, Jason White, Jason 1, go ahead and fits out. Lee's fitting out at 7-0.
Two, fenced out, 6.8. Check. 3, fenced out, 6.8.
4 fenced out, 5-3.
2 fenced out. 4, 5, 4.
Alright, to show the tanker at about 108 miles out.
And you're at Mach 77, 1,
A little bit fast at 0.82.
182.
We'll slow to max R. Slow on 0.71. Flight Tuesday. Let's see, 1, 2, what's your fuel state? 5.3. Alright, copy. Second element.
1366.
1-4 is at 5-1.
Alright, Jason 2, Jason 1, current low state's 5-1.
2-1 copies.
Jason 1 set.
Jason 2, low fuel state 5. Gary 7, report site.
Alright, we got a little bit of time here, so quick debrief on things. How did it go? Was everybody able to do their pop-ups? It sounds like everybody's able to get bombs off.
1-1 say tanker tech.
It's gonna be a 2-1.
Copy 2-1.
Takes a cool 1-1. go for you, man?
Oh, good. I'm pretty sure I missed the target, but I got my bombs off.
Okay. So look at the debrief there. Babel?
Bingo. Bingo.
About the same. I mean, hit targets off. I was slacking a little bit on the speed for the run in, but
Okay. Why not?
Pretty good. Just think we were a little bunched up there. I was able to get the pop up and get the I'm sorry, the dive in and get the bombs off.
Bingo. Bingo.
Copy. Good feedback.
Bingo.
Oh, feet
Bingo.
wet, boss. I ain't getting waypoint 35. You're a tricky one.
I had a quick Jesus Christ moment when I heard him say that over the radio. Let me make sure my Discord's muted. Gonna have to crack on him for that one a little bit.
I'm 5-1 mile.
Copy visual, be advised, we got about 12 miles to get to the next waypoint here, feet wet, and then from there we'll go direct tanker.
Copy.
Also expect a dip in altitude from 2.5 to 2.4. Alright guys, I don't know if you heard on the box, but got about 3 miles out, we'll start a descent down to 3-4, and then we'll start the intercept to the tanker. It's about 40 miles out. Copy. Center Jason 1112, or correction, Jason 1, Jason 2, 25 or 24. Alright guys, start the descent. Alright, start the descent. I'm gonna go ahead and step up the speed here as well. Alright, stepping up the speed to 350.
1-4.
Texaco 1-1, Jason 154, checking in with you at 2-4 for Retribution.
Jason 2, 2-1. 2-3.
Alright, flights, let's go ahead and start contacting the tanker.
So, 115. Requesting join.
Texaco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 25,000 at 270. Alright, flight, I got a good visual on the tanker, bumping up to 25,000 here. Jason 1, go left echelon.
One bumping over to the left. Free. 1-3.
Right, I'm gonna bump speed up a bit. Alright, Jason 1, flight, expect 400 knots.
Waiting on one
So,
into the call out.
115. Requesting join.
There we go.
Texaco 1-1, pre-contact at 2,000 at 270.
So, 1-1. Requesting join. Michelle,
You guys
1-1.
contact Texaco already?
Requesting join.
I'll call him.
Texaco 1-1. Requesting join.
Texaco 1-1, contact at 25,000 at 270.
Texaco 1-1. Requesting join.
Bingo. Bingo.
Texaco 1-1, pre-contact
Jason
at
1, confirm those
25,000 at 270.
Alright, we
Texaco
might,
1-1.
we
Requesting
might
join.
have to back it off a little bit.
3, Texaco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 25,000 at 270.
Bingo. Bingo. Altitude.
I'm on top. I'm on top. Sign out.
Visual.
Alright, flight,
Bingo.
start to bring the power back.
Bingo.
Alright, 1-1's gonna start bringing power back here.
Yeah, watch when we get up to him. He's gonna make a left turn.
Yeah, I'm just, so I figured we
Bingo.
probably should just back off
Bingo.
a little bit, give him some space, get comfortable.
Texaco 1-1, Jason 1, conferred nose cold, switch safe. Load up to port side observation.
Okay.
Bingo. 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 Bingo.
Alright, flag and slowly making our way in over the first observation. Coming right. Alright, flight, I'm probably gonna grab 8 grand.
Bingo. Bingo.
8 grand.
Mexico 1-1, Jason 2, flight of 3 Hornets. We're standing by extended port observation. Nose is cold, switch to SIG.
Alright guys, we'll do a
Bingo.
group of 2 here.
Bingo.
I'll go ahead and dip down to the starboard side basket. Dash 2, go ahead and grab port side basket. Looks like the tanker's starting to turn.
Told ya.
Jason 1-1, move into starboard side hose. And then dash 2, whenever you're ready, go ahead and call the basket, and I'll call afterwards. Copy.
Bingo.
Be advised when
Bingo.
Jason 1 flight extends left, they come into the second element.
Say again?
Yeah, when your wingies are maneuvering, they're maneuvering into us,
Got it. Yeah, be careful, guys.
and they can't just blindly pull off left.
Bingo.
Understood.
Bingo.
We'll give a little more room.
Hi, Argos. I'm coming in at, I'm 5 miles out. I am at 2,000 pounds right now.
Copy, that should work.
Roger that.
Bingo. Bingo.
And 1-3. Okay, I got the bitch on you.
Bingo. Bingo.
Yeah, I'm just chilling port side observation.
Babel, you up?
I am. I'm left side of his wing.
Are you on the left basket there?
Negative.
Okay, so you're just a very close port side holding, or port ops?
Yep, that's correct.
Alright, do me a little favor, ease up.
Bingo. Bingo.
Sure.
2, jump in.
Bingo. Bingo.
Where the hell is this tanker going?
Alright, I'm at 2-9er.
Bingo.
contact. Cleared contact.
Bingo. Bingo.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Bingo. Bingo.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Bingo. Bingo.
Return free contact. Contact.
Texaco 116. Request point.
Bingo.
3,
Bingo.
radar clean, moving to starboard starboard headpost. Texaco 1, just 1-1, not satisfied, moving to starboard up.
Bingo. Bingo.
1. There. You guys gonna utilize both hoses?
Yeah, I got Babel moving over to starboard side right now. Starboard side. Contact at 1,000 at 270.
Ready for contact. Ready for contact.
Bingo. Bingo.
Clear contact.
Bingo. Bingo.
Contact. You're taking fuel. And just a reminder, guys, we're getting 8,000.
Bingo. Bingo.
Oh, if we're going down and under?
Yeah, you want to cancel that host.
Yeah, I ordered the reason. Ordered it.
Bingo. Bingo.
Here, I'll run through it
Go
again.
ahead and try it again and make sure you're transmitting on the right frequency.
I think the best way to abort a fueling is to retract your probe.
Request point.
3, Texaco 1-1. 25,000.
Bingo.
270.
Bingo.
Abort rejoin.
All right, Texaco 1-4, moving to port side of fuel station.
Bingo. Bingo.
Free contact. Return free contact.
Yeah, boss, I don't think this was cancel.
Yeah, give me a second.
Bingo.
Yeah,
Bingo.
I am. I'm 100% positive of that. I don't know why it's not working.
That's alright, calm down. It's just, that looks like it's going in now.
Mexico 1-1. Request point. 3. Mexico 1-1. Free contact at 25,000.
Wait, Nick, go ahead and try now. 2, you guys are clear to, I think that's everybody.
Bingo.
Wingnet's
Bingo.
already in, so wingnet's sliding left, so, yeah.
Number 3 is
Jason, 2, you guys are clear for right.
Number 2 is low fuel state. He's moving.
Okay, go in.
Wingnet, give it a go.
Return free contact. Return free contact. Ready free contact.
Bingo. Bingo.
Return free contact.
Just reserve for West Rejoin at DME 20. Angels 2.
7 Chinto, 7 Chixin 2.
Contact.
Roger that.
Bingo. Bingo.
Wingnet, cancel your, abort your deal, and then try it again.
Port rejoin. Mexico 1-1. 6. West rejoin.
You guys said that you got, crop rolling in.
Mexico 1-1. 2 free contact at 25,000. At 270.
Who was that?
Bingo. Bingo.
Ready free contact. Return free contact. Ready free contact. Return free contact.
Get closer. Come up a little bit.
You good, man, dog? Return free contact.
Bingo. Bingo.
Yeah, you want me to try to take the starboard side, so
Fuel-wise, how much fuel you got?
It's only going to give it to you on the left.
Yeah.
Return free contact.
Are you still on the right side or left side, bro?
I'm on the left side.
Alright, you said you're on the left side, right?
Bingo.
Wingnuts on the left side, 407. Left side. 2.1.
Alright, clear left side. Clear
I
left
have
to
a low
left
fuel
port side
state of
observation.
under 1,000
Yeah, I
pounds.
heard you. Go ahead and go into the port side basket.
Going under.
Crop.
Roger.
Let's go ahead and start funneling some of the Jason 2 guys in. So,
Bingo.
crop will take the left
Bingo.
and then float to whoever you got further right. Go ahead and send them, please.
Port rejoin. Ready free contact.
Wingnut, go ahead and max range it over to the carrier.
Bingo.
Carrier attack ends
Bingo.
the 71 X-ray. About 70 miles from here, so should be flying on profile, whatever the max range is.
Ready free contact.
1-4 copy.
Contact.
68 miles. Yeah, it's a 270.
Ready contact.
contact. Return pre-contact. Ready pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Bingo. Bingo.
How much fuel you got?
213.
Contact. Here, tank fuel.
Fuel
We
low.
already in sequence.
Fuel low.
Lead, I'm looking for you. Ready pre-contact. Cleared contact. I'm behind the tanker about 1.3.
Tex 1-1, Jason 2-1, starboard. Crush reports on observation, standing by, switches safe, nose.
I'm closing.
Text 011, 304 established port side observation of the 123rd, 4th aircraft back.
Contact. Here, tank fuel.
Magna, how you doing?
Doing good. I got 180 miles range. Best Mach 0.66, summit 0.67, 48 miles to mother.
Bingo. Bingo.
Comms check, Ms. Bravo.
Gotcha, 5 by 5. You got boss calling you.
Yeah, let me get him go call.
Bingo.
All right, sorry about that. Transmitter wrong freight. Got 173 miles range. Mother, 43 miles.
Alright, go ahead and punch your tanks.
I cancel it.
Bingo. Bingo.
Floats, I'm just tracking your left, right.
Texaco 1-1.
Bingo. Bingo.
Roger.
While hooked up, guys, that's when you disconnect by retracting your probe while you're hooked up.
Bingo. Bingo.
Give it a shot.
Bingo. 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 Bingo.
Alright, Argo, start working on tightening up the formation here. Once floats is done, we're gonna go ahead and roll out.
Bingo. Bingo.
We're only 50 miles from the carrier, so things are gonna happen fairly quickly.
And 1121 will spin line flight for spacing. En route.
Ghosted.
Bingo. 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 Bingo.
Jason 1, Jason 2, let's go ahead and switch button 10 on prime.
Bingo. Bingo.
Mother, this is 10407 single ship inbound from the east, passing Angels 2. Emergency landing, low state 1.4.
Bingo.
105,
Bingo.
John Apple 6.4 radio.
Alright, flight's moving down to 15,000. We started this.
Mother, this is 407 single ship, 9 miles emergency landing, gas state 1.4, 9 miles astern. It's 5 o'clock.
Nice pass, runway.
Bingo.
Yeah, 407 just going to be a straight in.
107, accelerate now, sit down. I'm using a 10 gear and I'll make my mom's call. I'll be late on the call, so here we go. Flight, Jason 1 is going to be switching over to button 16. Flight, push button 16.
Bingo. Bingo.
Tomcat ball 5.9.
Roger, ball. Right
Bingo.
for lineup.
Bingo.
Don't climb. Easy on the power.
Tower, this is 407, single ship, 4 miles, 2,500, and for the overhead break, Sierra Hotel, emergency landing, state 1.4.
Altitude. Altitude.
Thank you. Go right edge long.
Bingo. Bingo.
Tomcat ball 4.8.
Roger, ball.
Jason 2 flight is space.
Little right, little down. Lock it in.
Alright, flight, well, first group here will, our first flight, I should say, will enter at the
Bingo.
stack 2.
Bingo.
Second, go ahead and enter at the,
Alright.
I guess we can just do it offset. We'll both enter at stack at 2, and offset.
Copy second.
Alright, common left a little bit here.
Bingo. Bingo.
And,
Altitude.
one is offset
Altitude.
to one to the stack here. Looks like we're coming in like a 90 degrees. Alright, flight, pushing over a little bit more here. To about 15 degrees nose low.
Bingo. Bingo. Altitude. Altitude.
407, 100 ball, 1.2.
Roger, ball. You're low. Power. Power.
Bingo. Bingo. Altitude. Altitude.
405.
Tomcat ball.
Fuel
6.8,
low.
correction 123.
Fuel low.
Roger, ball. On and on.
Bingo. Bingo.
And I'm slowly just keeping the speed coming back here to about 250. And I'm slowly bring over to the right here.
Bingo. Bingo.
Yeah, deck control is 407, texting up to Cat 2.
Fuel low. Fuel low. Bingo.
Bring that, yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah, I'm a boss, I'm on deck.
Alright, good. Second.
BRC.
BRC is 300, 292 on the altimeter.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, flight, let's go ahead and switch button 1 on pry.
Bingo. Bingo.
2-1 switching on button 1 on pry.
Jeep, wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Bingo. Bingo.
Alright, James, we'll be commencing as soon as
There we go.
Overlay activated.
Last one. Power. Still the power. 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 Got it. There, got it. Well, everybody's back down on deck, so